Well, Simon, first things first, how are you? Because you had a nasty old spill at Newcastle, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember it, which is probably the best thing. I've seen it and whatnot. I'm just a bit innocent victim, really. Just one of them things, just racing. But yeah, no, I had bad vision and bad headaches for like a week. But had a couple of good days now. Been signed back on to race. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. Just got a bit of a sore neck and back, etc. But not 100%, but we'll be alright.
Yeah, you must be delighted you're back and ready for this one because a big one, isn't it, in front of the TV cameras and against a side who are up there with you in the Premier League.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I think a lot of people have said, "Oh, don't just ride because you're on Sky and that way." It doesn't really mean that much to me because I've been on before. It's just good publicity to sponsors and whatnot. Is the main thing for me. But no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a tough meeting. But as long as we win, doesn't matter how many we win by. As long as we win, a win's a win.
Yeah, is this one of those where you want to send a bit of a message as well to show that you can deal with the big teams in the division?
Of course, obviously we lost at home. I think it was to Ipswich. But other than that, we've been unbeaten. So, it's a shame to lose at home. But then obviously we won away at Newcastle. So, we've been flying this year. The team as a unit's been fantastic and good team spirit and good fans and promotion and whatnot. And, we've got a good atmosphere in the camp and that I think counts for a lot. So, we've got to go out tomorrow and just do our best and give it our all. And whether the cameras are there or not, makes no odds, winning's winning. So we need to just all click and stick together and hopefully we'll be all right.
Yeah, how much does it help your own form when everyone else is going well? There must be that sort of feel-good factor and the kind of feeling that you're looking forward to every meeting, really.
Well, of course, obviously, Speedo's a confidence sport, and I think you can see in the team, I know Ollie's been struggling a bit, Greenwood and whatnot, but everyone else has been, bouncing off one another, to be fair, and, in my form personally, I was probably surprised myself a little bit, to be fair, because, it's been good, I've been going real good and getting sort of 6-7 rides a meeting, which is obviously great because it's performance-related payment sort of thing. So, but yeah, no, I'm loving it at Peterborough. I really enjoy it there. Big, fast, open track, and like I say, it's good fans and promotion and lads, and that I think counts for a lot, really. So yeah, no, it's just we just got to keep going, doing what we're doing, and hopefully I can start as I was going. So.
Yeah. What's clicked for you, do you think, this season then, Simon? As you say, you've surpassed your own expectations, really. You've been banging in big scores on a regular basis. Have you changed anything, tweaked anything, or is it just that, as you mentioned earlier, that confidence?
I haven't really changed anything, to be fair. I changed engine tuners halfway through the year last year and went to Peter Johns, who does a lot of the top boys' engines and whatnot, and I was at Workington and, it sort of clicked for me there, as a change, and it did me good and the engines were good and, he does all my engines now and I've never had a bad engine, do you know what I mean? I used to go to some places and you'd get one that was fantastic and again the next service and then you'd get one that was good and, he's consistent and I'm a lot more settled at Peterborough. It's not as far to travel. Travelling 5 hours last year to a home meeting was a trek because you were pressuring yourself before you got there. Obviously to score and in, but I'm a lot more settled off track now, and we've got a good family and friends and fiance and whatnot behind me, and you know what I mean. If you're happy off track as well, it counts a bit on track as well, I think. And I got my mate Liam helping me as well, which is working good. So. I don't know really. I mean, before the start of the season, I did say in a press conference I'd never had a good meeting at Peterborough. I think this year I've had like one bad one. So, that's proved that I can do it. So, I go to the start and I know I can win a race. Do you know what I mean? Whereas when you're struggling a bit, it's a bit of a chore, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a bit of a dream campaign for you so far, barring the crash, obviously, at Newcastle. It's been a bit of a dream season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a crash is a crash. You're always going to get them, I'm afraid. It's part and parcel. I mean, when it's, like I say, when you're in front and you just get collected by two of the home team, the Newcastle boys, it's a bit a bit sickening, really. But it's part of it. It costs a lot of money, and it costs about 1,500 quid really to get everything back on track for tomorrow. And it's that's the downside of it when you're innocent. But it's life. It's part and parcel of it. And like I say, I'm not 100%, but we just got to put that out the mind. And obviously, once I get back on my bike tomorrow, I've not had chances of practice or anything. I think when I get back on it, you just forget about all that. It's just Thursday where I'm hurting again.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that a key thing? Because psychologically, having had that kind of accident, and as you said earlier, it was a really nasty one, I guess that could play on your mind a bit. So a key thing, I suppose, is just managing to move that on, really, and try and start afresh so it's not kind of haunting you in a way.
Of course, it's not going to haunt me. It's not like I'm losing sleep over it or anything. It's just a matter of get back on it and go. And I tried to have a practice here and there this week to get one today, but I failed, and obviously can't really get anywhere tomorrow and whatnot. So, like I say, get eat two out of the way, and no matter where I finish as such, get that out of the way, and then I think it's just back to normal. So just kick on from then.